A keyframe in video editing marks a moment where you set how something looks or moves. It's like a snapshot of a specific setting at a particular time, helping you to create animation or changes in your video over time. How do I mean? Let's assume in this video, I want this image to zoom in at a particular point. Instead of using Capcut pre-install animation, I want to animate it myself. I want to customize it myself. So to do that, we are going to use keyframe. So from the beginning of this video, personally for me, that is what I feel. I want it to remain the same. And maybe towards this place, I want this image to zoom in a little bit. And towards the ending, it should zoom out. It all depends on what you want. So I'm just going to click on the video, and right here, this is our keyframe. You can see add keyframe. So what I'm going to do now is to click on this keyframe to mark the point where I want this zooming in to start from. Then I'll move this a bit to the front. Then I'll mark the second point where I want the zooming in to end. So what I'm going to do now is to increase my scale a little bit. Then I will take this to the front again. And what will I do? I will decrease the scale. I will take it back to what? 100%. Like this. So if I play this video from here, now let's see what we've done so far. Did you see the animation now? So the animation is there. Imagine you want to change the positioning of this particular video. What you are going to do is, you can see position and rotating. If you want to change the position and move it to this side, what you are going to do now is, I will continue from this same keyframe I've picked already. So I will now click on, okay, I will click on the video and probably move a bit backward and click on position right here, and then you change the positioning of your image. Maybe you want to move it to the side, or you want to move it to the left, something like this. Just move it a bit. For the sake of this video, I'll move it a bit. Sorry, my starting point, this is my starting point, and I will move it a bit to the front, and I will click on that position again and just move it around. So let's see what this has done so far. You can see it. So now I moved my video and I did not return it back. So for me to return it back, I'll bring this a little bit to the front, and I'll click on this position again. You get? And you return your video back. So if we play it now, our video, all this animation is going to be added to it. See, moves to the left, forward. So this is how you can add keyframe and animate your video yourself. You can also rotate it if you want, and these are all you can do with it. Now there is something here too. If you want to change if you turn this off, it's going to bring another thing. You can see, if you want to change the scale, the width of this image right now, what you can do is to, same thing, click on your keyframe. Okay, let me delete all what I've added already. Now everything has been removed. So if I turn off this thing right now, it's going to bring out this. All these were not there before. If you want to change the scale, the width of this image, which no one will do ordinarily, but if you want to animate something and make it scary, you can of course use this one. Let me show you the sample. Nobody wants to expand their video to this extent. So, but if you want to do something like this, if you want your video to be like this, all you need to do is just add your keyframe, add the starting point, move it a bit to the front, then add the ending point and scale it. If you want to scale it to adjust the height, like this, this is how to do it as well. So just play around with it and see what you can achieve. This is how to use keyframe to animate your video.